Hello, and thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel. This is Marcia, and you are watching Markets of Sunshine here on YouTube. And today I'm going to share with you all of the many scissors that are on the market and how you can use them and how they are made, what types of blades they have, and the sharpness, the care, and what you can actually cut with them. So today I'm going to focus on paper crafting projects. Okay, so anywhere from fussy cutting to cutting layers of paper, cardstock, cardboard, and the many different types of scissors. So first I want to start off with decorative scissors because there's only a few in that category and the majority are in your other category, so of straight blades. So decorative scissors are ones that have a decoration to them, and they're usually for paper cutting in this particular style, and they usually have the pattern that it will cut on the handle. And so let me find just a plain, I want something that you're going to be able to see. Okay, so I'm going to just cut through, and this is a medium weight cardstock, double-sided. So it's not as thin as scrapbook paper, but it's not as thick of a cardstock. So here's a cardstock. Okay, so you see how easy it is. Now, with these decorative scissors, you have different quality with these decorative scissors. This I would put in the category of being in the middle range of the scissors, but then there's, let me get my other ones. I'm just going to bring my whole container over. Okay, and this is the Provo Craft. These you can pick up at Walmart, Michael's, Joann's, and then here's the decorative edge on there. And I hope I can find the ones that are what I would consider the high end. So these are the middle range. I think I got rid of all my cheapy. They were so despicable. What happens when the cheap ones is the end point, when it closes, it catches. It like locks. I hate those with purple passion. Okay, because when you're trying to cut, you do not want your blade to get stuck. Okay, now this is Fiskars. So Fiskars is in the high-end range of the decorative scissors. This is the Majestic, and you can see how pretty it is. So I do have several of these. I did pick up, I don't know where I got those cheeky ones, if I got them at the dollar store, where I got them, but I gave them away, or I donated them to Goodwill or something like that. So anyway, so these are your decorative scissors. So Fiskar I would put as the high end, and then this brand is Bison, B-Y-C-I-N, and then this was Provo Craft, so this is more of the higher of the middle. I would put this at the low of the middle. And this one does not have a brand that I see, but they are very nice, and I love the handle. So the weight of them also tells you something about the quality. Okay, so that's the first in the paper crafting of decorative scissors. So there's so many wonderful scissors, and they're not like heavy, but they're just the quality, you can just tell right away. It's a very nice quality. Now, also in the decorative scissors is fabric. Yes, you could cut paper with these, but they're for fabric. And I'll show you right here, which I've already been cutting with these. And this is a stainless steel, but it's a heavy blade. Okay, and this is Fiskars also. And so this is a very nice for fabric cutting. So So you can see it gives you that very nice decorative edge, but they are called pinking shears. Okay, so make sure you understand the names of these scissors and what they're for. Next, we're going to start with the tiny little scissors. Now, this pair happens to have a blunt end, so therefore you do not need a protective sleeve on this. These are perfect for embroidery scissors, and when you're just wanting a lightweight sewing scissors, these are perfect for that. And I just love these, so I keep these around for my embroidery scissors and when I'm doing any hand stitching. The next in the small range, this brand is from scrapbook.com. Now these have a protective sleeve because it's a very sharp pointy end on these, and these are perfect for fussy cutting. So let me show you. So this is also going to be a demonstration as we go. So not only will I show you the types of scissors and what they are for, but also demonstrate it. Okay, so this is paper doll, and as you can see, look at how close I was able to cut around this really nicely. I don't know why the name of this under the hat is here, but I'm going to just go ahead and cut it out with it. Now, something that you don't know, but I'm going to tell you, is that this was printed out on regular copy paper, but I laminate one side, run it through my laminator, just laminate the top side. If you want to see a video on how you do that, then go back and watch my videos and you'll see me do that. There's one about, laminating one side of the paper. And you can do this technique on cardstock, copy paper, photo paper, and it's wonderful. You basically just need a laminator and 2 pieces of copy paper between the layers, and then you only the top side will get laminated. Okay, so this is laminated on this side, paper, plain paper on that side. So you can see how nicely these cut. I would only use these to cut through a single layer. I would not try to attempt to go through multiple layers. Now, next we have right-handed scissors and left-handed scissors. Okay, so this is a Junior Acme brand stainless steel blade. And yes, you could use it ambidextrous for both hands, but these were actually listed as left-handed scissors. And this is a Fiskars brand, but these are right-handed scissors, so I'm sure you could use them both left or right-handed. But these are nice sewing scissors as well, and nice for children's crafts. Again, it's got a blunted end, so they're not going to be sharp and hurting. And they're very nice plastic handles. Of course, they all have plastic handles. Now, these are your basic craft scissors. I don't know if we got these at the dollar store. That's where I'm thinking. And you can tell by this pen here in the middle and the quality of your scissors. A lot depends on this pen here. And if you hold them in your hand and you just kind of feel like just kind of the blades and the handles and everything just kind of feel less secure, I would put it that way, then you know that obviously if they came from the dollar store especially, but they can still cut through thick cardboard and things like that. So these would be the things that I would use, because when you cut paper, it's going to dull the blade. But as you can see, as long as you have a sharp pair of scissors, it can cut through the cardboard. So let's just double it so that you can see that as well. So 2 layers of cardboard, and it cuts through it with no problem. Now let's get one of the children's craft scissors, and let's see what we can do with 2 layers of cardboard. Takes a little bit more effort. One single layer isn't so difficult. So this pair is definitely, in this pair, I would classify as your basic craft scissors. This is a Scotch brand, so this is a better quality. Next are your craft scissors. Okay, so this is Westcott brand. Again, let's go cut through 2 pieces of cardboard. Again, with no problem. So if you were going to be making, let's say, for children's crafts, a snowflake, and you've layered papers, different, 4, 5, 6 layers of paper, these would very easily cut through that, because if it can cut through 2 pieces of cardboard, it can cut through multiple layers of paper. But just to put that to the test, I have multiple layers of paper right here for us. And we're going to count to them so we can see how many layers we have to begin with. 1, I know there's 2 more. Yeah, 2, 3, I can, feel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're going to cut through 10 layers. Okay, so there's resistance, definitely resistance. Now we're going to use the children's pair. Ooh, very difficult. Very difficult. Okay, so 10 layers, the regular craft scissors goes through it with no problem. Let's look at the standard scissors. Little bit of a difficulty. So this pair is definitely winning out. All right, so now I'm going to go down to, let's say, 5 layers. I've not made a snowflake and I don't know when, so I couldn't tell you how many layers it takes to make a snowflake. So we're going to do 5 layers with the kids' scissors. Ah, easy. Okay, so 5 layers with children's scissors, no problem whatsoever. Okay, and then let's see, let's go back over here. Still a little bit of resistance. Interesting. Okay, so now you can see what the capability, 10 pieces, the craft scissors do it really well, the standard scissors, no, that would be a big struggle. Okay, now, all right, let's see, I'm going to put the hinged scissors. Now these are my fabric scissors, so I'm not going to do it with these. And some people call these snip scissors because it has the spring in the middle, but I have them just because they're easier for gripping and for dexterity, and if you have any kind of arthritis or things like that, grip problem, that's perfect for those. All right, so let's see here. Is this the same? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna start off with 10. Okay, so here, this must be 10 also. Okay, so we're just gonna take the 10 and we're just gonna cut. And there is definitely resistance as well, even with these sharp. And these are sharp. Let me tell you, sharp, sharp, sharp. Okay, but it did get through it, and you can see a very nice clean edge. That's one of the main things you want to be looking for, is the fact that it does have a clean edge. So 10 pieces of paper, relatively easy, with your craft scissors and with your spring-loaded snip type scissors. This is a Fiskars brand as well. Cardboard. This one is going to be easy to cut. Let me get the little piece. Let me go back to the little pieces. Okay, so we're going to do double layer. Okay, easy, nice clean edge. Single layer, easy, no problem. Okay. Okay, what else did I want to show you? Okay, so basically that's what I was just wanting to let you know. This is laminated paper. One side is laminated. So basically like a plastic coating on it. It can cut with no problem. Your cardstock, it cuts with no problem. Your cardboard, they can cut through with no problem. And up to 10 pieces of paper, your craft scissors or your snip scissors with a spring cut through it with just a wee bit of resistance, but giving you a straight edge. So those are the important features of the scissors that you want to keep in mind. Now my top recommended scissors are the ones with the spring. This is the newest style from Fiskars. This was ones they came out with, which I absolutely love these better, because the opening is right here on the top. So much easier to open. I don't know why they took that feature away. It's just beautiful. This is difficult. It really is. You have to almost use 2 fingers. So you're strengthening your thumb, let me tell you, when you're opening and closing those. And then my craft scissors would be, so these are my go-to scissors. And then my little, for fussy cutting, these adorable ones with the sharp edge that have the protective is my next scissor. And then for embroidery and hand stitching, these darling little things. And let me tell you, these little babies are sharp. So be very careful with those. All of these are for the paper, and just for ordinary paper type things, you know, your bottom line, just everyday standard scissors are perfect for those. Your kids' craft scissors, those are also very good for just ordinary paper projects. And then your fabric, decorative pinking shears, everybody needs to have a pair of those. And then your decorative scissors for paper as well. Always pick up, you know, look for these, get you several of these in different patterns. These are wonderful to have as well. And I like those. I have never invested in one of those decorative tear rulers. I just have never seen the reason to do that. I like the scissors. And for fabric, you definitely want your pinking shears, because this prevents your fabric from fraying and having all those strings come off all over the place. So this is just a tutorial on the different types of scissors, why there are so many different scissors, and what to use the scissors for. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that answered some questions for you. And these are about $30, $25, $30. You can pick them up at Joann Fabrics with a coupon. So I was able to get them 50% off, so it was a really good deal. And I did curbside pickup, so I mean, you can't beat that. Absolutely love, 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 because they're super duper sharp. And this pair, I've never had to sharpen them. I've only used them for fabric. And they are over 20 years old, maybe 25 years old even, in fact. Yes, I would say more like 25 years old. And I purchased these. I don't remember if I was at my friend's house in Port Charlotte when I purchased them, but she was the one who, you know, enlightened me on these. And I've never wanted to get anything else, because they save your hands. That spring, oh man, it's just like night and day difference. When you start to cut a lot of paper and you're using just your regular old craft scissors, you will start to say, oh man, my hand. But you can cut for a lot longer when you have the one with the spring. And let me see, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, definitely designate. If you can do it like what I've done with different colors, then you know this one is fabric, this one is paper, so you never have to worry. And always let your other people in your household know, don't touch my scissors. And if there's going to be an issue, you can either write fabric on the handle somewhere here, you know, like this would, you could do a black Sharpie, put, you know, paper only. And then this one you could put, you know, down here, fabric only. And then, you know, threaten them to the end of their life. My husband knows. I keep these by my sewing machine. And then I have my little caddy with all the other scissors. And then I have a designated place in my house where all my scissors are. So the family knows when they need a pair of scissors, they know exactly where to go to get the scissors. So there's never any problem. And that way you're happy, they're happy. But the ones that are really, you know, a treasured thing, keep them hidden. Keep them where they're not going to get to them. Don't keep them out in plain sight. you definitely don't want them to come and get these nice pair to cut wire with, for instance, okay? So just remember to keep your nice scissors somewhere separate where you know where they are. And if there's other members of the household that will be coming along to, you know, needing to cut something, and then you can keep your nice scissors staying nice. So I will be sharing more of videos like this with you on my channel. And the next one we're going to do will be the bigger paper cutting tools. What do they call those things? You know, like your big board paper cutter things, you know. So like we're going to compare guillotines to a straight edge type of a cutter. So I'm going to demonstrate those for you. That'll be in the next video, so stay tuned. And if this unlocked your creativity, if you learned something new, please subscribe to my community because I am growing this channel for you. Keep creating in the sunshine and stay safe. Bye-bye.